Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is King Geo in the house. I want to say thank you to those who subscribe, and to those who have not subscribed, hit that bell right there in the bottom and it'll let you know when I uploaded a video. Well, today is going to be part 2 of Army Hellcat, right? I was thinking about it, and I came to, I was doing some digging, and I was doing a lot of digging, and I've read through some sources on the internet that he has 450,000 followers, which basically is big in the business, but it's not that big. Bigger than mine, of course. But then I was reading through. If you look through Google, I was reading through that he got arrested, or that he got seized and all that, and everything that I read there is he said. There's nothing that said that there is no official paper on him. There's not an official news on it. When they make these type of raids, there's usually is a big deal out of it. Yes, the FBI is always reluctant to give out information. To give out information on their doing their investigation. That is true. But by most part, when they do these kind of raids, they have a tendency to make it a report or they have a send to a local reporter or the national to let them know that we're making this raid, so that they can be there, so they can let other people know that this is happening. For other ones who are doing IPTVs, right? Doing IPTVs, they can beware. So I found nothing. Everything that I found on the news, all these Dailycom, all these papers or these wannabe papers that are on the internet, they are not reliable. Anyone can just go online and put, and everything that there's not no Daily News, there's no Philadelphia Gazette, there's no major news. None of them are major newspaper. And if you see what it says he said they see this, they see that. So I'm being reluctant to see how truthful all this is. And then I looked at his house. So I went into more digging, and I found, that's a nice house, but that house is only worth $685,000 in New Jersey. It's not a millionaire's house. It's a 5-bedroom, 5-room house. Anyone can Google it. Google his name, and you see it. He bought it last year at $624,000. So who knows how much he pays on a month. So then he said it made $50 million. I Googled that up too. Nowhere does it say that he's worth $50 million. And if he made $50 million once you file for income tax or when you file for taxes, that becomes not the taxes when you file, no, but when you do certain things, that becomes public record. Like when he bought his house, that was public record. Okay, so from you to go from 450,000 followers to $50 million, that's a lot. To buy a house that you promote, that everybody looks at it, yes, it is nice, but if you Google it, it's only worth $654,000. Cars can be rented. You can have a boy that can be renting him his cars, loaning him his cars. You look like, it could be a lot of things. I'm not doubting his success. I just find it kind of fishy that there's no report whatsoever. Torrent Freak says that he said. But that's he said. And like I said, FBI they don't go into facts, or they'll tell you we can deny or confirm. They do that. But when it comes to this kind of stuff, they want to show you, listen, we're catching up to you. We're doing this, we're doing that. And then the other things that he said that doesn't make any sense to me at all. Yes, IPTV is free. Because if you look at Hulu, Hulu's an IPTV. If you look at HBO, HBO's an IPTV. There are other sources that are IPTV. When it becomes illegal, the IPTV, he said, is legal to IPTV. Yes, IPTV is legal. But when it become, and he also said, and mine's, he said, and mine's, I paid for mine, and mine's were delayed. Okay, so this is what the part that most people don't understand, or he doesn't understand, he doesn't want people to understand, or he's going to confuse you, is that I can have the IPTV. I'm the owner of that IPTV because I bought it. I'm paying a monthly. I'm paying a monthly service to watch it. Now this is what happens. Hulu goes and Hulu makes a contract to NBC, CBS, HBO. So whatever Hulu charges, a percentage goes to NBC, CBS, and stuff. Because so Hulu has the right to show that content, that series, or whatever the case may be. But once you have an IPTV, or once you have the IPTV, usually when you do it PSP, when you do it PSP, that's most definitely illegal. And when the contents that you're using is buffering, or when it's buffering, that's also illegal. So you don't have the right. NBC did not give you the right to put their show on other people's TV or to sell their content. That's where copyright is. He said also that in Europe, that Germany sent him letters about using their service because I guess he's using Dish or whatever the case may be for their soccer game or for their whatever. How would Germany send you a letter telling you to cease doing this practice when the one who's going to send you that letter is going to be your cable company, because it's that cable company that you're using their service. If you're using your VPN, how do they know it's you? So I find it kind of strange. Maybe someone can explain it to me later on, but I kind of find it strange that Germany is going to send you a letter to cease using this content in an illegal manner, and you're in the USA. I have no idea. So that to me, like I said, is fishy. So I don't know, but it's kind of weird that I've looked and I've searched every paper or every internet thing that's on Google. It looks, like you got DOT or Daily Dot or there are others. When you Google his name, you will see different articles from different papers on the internet, but they usually are not big internet. And some of it says written by Peter. Some of it says we had nothing to do with this content. And when I go and when I dig into it, and when I dig deeper, each paper says the same thing. He said this, he said that. He come from a poor family. How he made it. They all the same thing. All of it. When the FBI makes this kinds of seizure, they do make a report on it. Just like I said before, this way they can let other people know what's going on. We're behind you. We're cracking down. We're cracking down on pirating. So they want to let you know. I've seen other videos that said he's gotten too greedy. Yes, he did. But So what I'm thinking about, how legit is this? Because, a $657,000 home, anyone can rent the car. You can have a friend that has a car dealership, exotic car dealership. There's a lot of things. I'm not hating. I don't want people to say, oh, you're hating Gio. No, I'm not hating. I just want to get to the facts. Okay? I want to get to the facts of this. I want to, because maybe he's doing it, then later on he'll turn up a GoFundMe page to me and say, all right, listen, I need money for legal fees and like Solo Man did. Then Solo Man did all. My house got drenched. I need money for insurance and blah blah. So you gotta be wary, and it's just I find it kind of suspicious, that each newspaper, or not newspaper, like I said, article is the same thing. The exact same, word by word. The FBI rated. He said there was no, there is no FBI media person that tells you, we have raided this. If this would have been a raid, and like he said it did, this would have been all over the newspaper. It would have been one of the majors, one of the major C's that the FBI would have done, because if he had so many thousands of followers, not followers, yeah, he made so much millions, this would have been, because the FBI likes to brag. That's why they're the FBI. So you think when they catch a big ass drug dealer, you think they're going to keep this under the down low? No, look who we caught. Look, we caught this motherfucker. So just so you guys can know, don't fuck with the FBI. Okay, they're proud men and women who would like to let it known they're coming after you. And then he said something about, and this is the funny thing. Now check this out. He said something about that he knew that it was his boy. He got caught because his boy was a CI for the FBI, and he knew his boy was a CI because he used to see the wire in his boy's jacket, so he knew that his boy was a CI. So if you know your boy's a CI, why are you still talking to your boy? If you know your boy's a CI, why are you letting your boy in your house if you know he's a CI? So, this is not paying out to me. I mean, I personally don't care because I don't follow the guy. I just find it kind of funny how they seize everything. He's at his friend's house. He says there's no clickbait, but yet blah 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 this. But in every report that you go Google his name, it's the same thing. It's not no major newspaper. Like I said, there's no Philadelphia Gazelle. If there is a Philadelphia Gazelle, there's no Daily News. There's no CNN. There's not even local news. Not even local news. Trust me when I tell you this. When an FBI makes a raid of this magnitude, if there was this magnitude, they will let you know. Because they want people to know this will not be tolerated. We're not going to accept this. Why do you think the FBI don't go after people who are using coding and stuff like that? Because there's too many people. There will be too many people to prosecute. But if they got a big fish, yeah, they want that big fish. They're gonna make sure that big fish get caught. When that big fish gets caught, it's gonna make sure. Hey, we're gonna let it know. So even if you got seized, your property got seized. We're seizing your computer. We're seizing this. We're seizing that. Later on, maybe they may charge you. But I just find it kind of odd that there is no report. There's nothing. Every article that is there is either through. And they all say he said. Nothing concrete. No one saw this. No one took pictures of the FBI. No one took pictures of, hey, because everybody records everything, right? Everybody records everything. Nowadays you can't get away with shit. So there was no one recording nothing about the FBI. He didn't record anything. Yo, record it, man. Record the FBI. I can put this on my channel so people know. None of that. So I'm going to take this as a grain of salt. But yes, it's illegal it's not illegal to have IPTV, but it's illegal when you're streaming the IPTV and you're giving it out to somebody else. If I have put it this way, if I have service here and I'm watching pay-per-view here, right? And my pay-per-view is for my pleasure only, but I go out and I give the service to my neighbor. That's illegal. Because I don't have the right. That server, that company did not give me the right to produce it outside of my home. I'm paying it for me to watch it in the comfort of my home. Not to take it outside. If I can watch it in the comfort of my cell phone and others are around me and they're watching it, it's still legal. But once I produce it and it goes to other people's home or it goes to another establishment or stuff like that, that's when it becomes illegal. So I do find it kind of, so it sounds kind of, kind of shady the way things going down. So like I said, it doesn't concern me, but I just wanted to say because I was digging, and I used to be a private investigator, and that's what sometimes on my spare time I do, and I couldn't find anything at all that would give his cease and seizure credibility. Nothing, nada. And like I said, his home is $45,000. I don't know where he comes up with the millionaire. I looked up to find out his net worth. I looked up where nothing. Because if he is a millionaire and he hasn't paid taxes, then whatever he made, that's gonna go down. And like I said, anyone can rent luxury cars, put them outside. Hey, this is my car, blah blah blah. Anyone can do that. You don't have to be rich. You just pay your credit card and let me get your car for an hour or two. Take it to your house, boom boom. If it's close to your house, boom, hey, well, yeah, what's up, and boom, bounce. And if you got a boy that got an exotic car or owns a car, an exotic dealership for exotic cars, yeah, take the Beamer. Well, matter of fact, don't even take it out. I have it towed to you. I don't want it to get messed up. Could be a lot of things. Like I said, I'm not hating. I'm just finding his story kind of shady, And I can tell you because I've been in the game, and I know how to tell you how I can tell you how the FBI works. I can tell you how law enforcement works, and like I said, they usually confirm or deny. If you call them, they're going to confirm and deny it. Of course, we can confirm. Oh no, yeah. But if this would have been a cease and seizure, like he says, this would have been in the news big time, because this would have given them, because they had his CI, his boy was the CI, so that's proof. They're not gonna waste manpower, go in there to get everything that he says that they got, and then all of a sudden say, oh shit, we don't got nothing. Oh damn. No. So they know this is the FBI. So they know what they got. They know They know that everything they got is legit. So they're gonna go there. They're gonna tell the newspaper, blah 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 blah. This what we got, and that's it. But none of that happened. So take it for a grain of salt. I think I need to see more for believe it. But for now, I don't believe it. This is my part douche. I don't believe it. I think it's a clickbait. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out with a GoFundMe page, but I could be wrong. Either way, it don't matter. It doesn't do me. What you call it? It doesn't do anything for me whether he is or he's not, whether it's true or it's not true. It makes no difference to me. I don't know him. It makes no effect in my life whatsoever. I still wake up tomorrow, hopefully, God willing. But I still have my food, I have my health, I have everything. His cease and seizure has nothing to do with me. But I'm just saying, it's just kind of weird that everything that it says, oh, he said that they did this, he said that did that. Well, there's no evidence. There's nothing to prove that he got up. Take it for what it is, buddy, guys. Like I said, like, subscribe, and like, guys. And for all you guys, have a good weekend. Enjoy yourself, and peace.